Hi Sagittarius, this is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. This is your 6-month love energy reading. It goes from March to August 2017. So, welcome to my new subscribers and for those who are following me. I appreciate all your comments, likes, and shares. I want to tell you that the way this reading, so first of all, this is for Sagittarius moon, rising, and sun. And the format for this reading is the card in the center represents your overall energy and advice for the next 6 months. And then each card represents each month as we go through. These cards are fluid, so the energy will transition into the next month. It won't end on the last day and start on the first. It could. But if you're in the second week of April and still feeling the energy, for example, of the Two of Wands, that's okay. You may feel the Queen of Cups towards the last 2 weeks of April. Okay? So let's get started with your reading. Sagittarius, you have Nurture Yourself by Mother Mary. And what this card is about is, I feel like you guys have been given a lot of yourself lately in a relationship or in someone that you've been dealing with, and now it's time to give something to yourself. This card is drawn for you because you need to nurture yourself. Taking good care of your body, getting rest, detoxification, exercise, and taking care of your needs as you would for others, and you probably have been for a long time. If you need more energy, if you wish for more abundance, you wish for peace, purpose, asking yourself, what am I doing? Why am I here? I mean, I know why I'm here, but why am I really here? Looking for everything you desire, you must nurture yourself first. Because what good are you to others if you aren't taking care of yourself? Having balance in what you give to another person with receiving for yourself. Honoring your inner voice. Again, getting some rest, taking care of your body, nurturing your inner child. And I know sometimes everyone says, well, what exactly does that mean? That to me means take the day off from work and go have some fun. Go to if you have children, go to your kids' school and go play on the monkey bars. If you take your son or daughter to the park, go down the slide with them. Go have some fun. Go play. Enjoy yourself. Innocent play. Things that perhaps you did when you were younger. If you're a male listening and you played a particular sport and you stopped because you've gotten older or whatever reason, go join a team. Go out and do the things that you did as a child. Or taking time to maybe find that sunny spot on the floor, like when you were little, and sitting in the warmth of the sunlight. And maybe just listening to some music. Doing some things that only you yourself listening knows that makes you happy. And if you've forgotten what that may be, take some time to try to recall the good feelings that are associated with the things you used to do, because those are the things that you love. Whatever brought you, whatever gave you excitement. Maybe some of you, I was just thinking of piano. Maybe some of you played music, or some of you like to sing. Maybe you just can't sing anymore. Maybe you sound terrible, but that's okay. Go do some karaoke, or, maybe some of you, I'm thinking like animals, something to do with animals. Whatever gives your heart joy, that's nurturing yourself. Just taking that time. You don't have to do that every day unless you want to, and if you can afford to, go for it. But whatever nurturing means for you, take the time to do that. and Mother Mary is here for you, guiding you. She is the beloved mother of Jesus. She is renowned for her purity and compassion. She helps children, including your inner child, and she helps caretakers of children. So if you are a parent and you have children, she's here to help you. You know, sometimes parenting can be very, not sometimes, all the time, most of the time can be extremely difficult. Take some time to be with your child in a playful way if you have children, or even nieces or nephews or whatever it may be. Take time to play down on their level if you need to help get yourself connected to that. You can ask her for a divine assignment to help children as your life's work. So some of you may feel an inclination to work with children or to help children. And if that's the case, ask her for guidance in that and for help with that. So, even too, and I know you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with a love relationship? Well, you know, love comes in many forms. It doesn't have to only be romantic. It could just be your family. Okay, so you can relate to this however you like. I know a lot of clients or listeners want to hear, if they're single, about a new love coming in. I just try to give the message that I can, and if it works for you, it does. And you know, sometimes the message you hear is not what you want, but what you need to hear. So try to be open to all messages that come through. If you're single and there isn't anyone in your life right now, there may be a reason for that. And if you are with someone and everything is fine, the message is still for you to try to relax and enjoy your life and be of service to others in some way. You have the Two of Wands in March. And interestingly enough, this card talks about having the skills to make your dreams come true. You need to see results, and I think you want to see results in your relationship, your partnership. But if you are involved with someone, it's really important that you work with them, you work alongside of them. You don't want to give so much that you are doing all the work. You want to be able to receive as well. So the card tells you to relax, because everything is fine in the love department, really. It may seem at times that it's not. Even if you're single and there isn't anyone on the horizon, try to relax anyway and try to play and take care of yourself. You are the relationship you have with yourself the first. Does that even make sense? The relationship you have with yourself is always the first one. But the two is about balance, and it's linked to things being balanced. So for March, this talks about a great victory, and it talks about diplomacy. It talks about finding common ground with another person and achieving respect from that person, because you are putting yourself first, right? And even taking steps in your life that you were fearful to take. This is the time to do that. You know, there's a mutuality, a reciprocity with the Two of Wands. So if you are involved with someone, your partner, someone, whomever you are dealing with, this person, especially if you are single, be aware that this person does have reciprocal feelings for you, the same feelings you have for them. This person is expecting the same in return from you. What they give to you they wish for in return. So you have to show them what you have to offer. Love is a two-way street. You are, Sagittarius, a very influential person. And I feel that you have the ability to influence others as well as yourself, to see the results of the things that you want. And the Two of Wands is about having results and seeing results. Whomever the person is that is in your life, or that someone that's watching you, they are, I feel, they have a lot of respect for you. They view you as someone who's very energetic and influential in a good way. Now, going into April, the Queen of Cups is here. So some of you may be dealing with a water sign. And I don't really want to get in too much to signs, but there is a possibility, if you are single, there could be a water sign coming forward for you in April who could be very significant to you. This could also be for some of you, your partner. Water sign being Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Queen of Cups, though, the energy of the Queen of Cups, and I do feel like, though, could be you, Sagittarius, even though you're a fire sign, you will be exuding the energy of the Queen of Cups, okay? So the Queen of Cups, she is, and even if you're a male listening, this could be you, just with the energy of someone who is a little more feminine, however you want to see it. She represents love and fairness. And this card represents also beautiful balance between lovers, having a soft yet strong bond. This person, it could also be you, because Sagittarians are very clairvoyant. They pick up on things. They're very in tune and attuned to sounds, to scent, to touch. Very much like the Queen of Cups. Very intuitive. Some of you may not know that about yourselves, or you may not realize that not many people are like that, and your energy is very much like that, or someone you are dealing with, or someone new coming in who's significant for April. This is someone who wants to renew things and make things better. And if you're single, this is someone coming in who wishes to have a relationship with you, or someone who's very much loving you. At this, they will be very significant about that in April. Going into May, the Knave of Wands. So this is the Page of Wands. So this is about messages coming through for you. I feel like you will get these messages. Either someone will say to you, or they will reach out to you through some type of communication. Something new. Something like it's going to renew a passion with you and another person. I don't know, you taking that time to put yourself first and say, even just to say, you know, everybody, you're going to have to fend for yourselves right now. I need to take care of me. I need to do this. You're going to be making some pretty big changes in your life within the next 6 months. If it's either losing weight or starting something new and bold that you've always wanted to do, or securing a wonderful new position career-wise, or bringing in oodles of cash, whatever it is, there's going to be some kind of change within you. And I feel like your partner or another person is going to be just wowed by it. This can be the card of Aries. Doesn't have to be. It could just have this energy of, you know, they will act like an Aries type who is just aggressive and, you know, reaching out to you and saying, you know, really just kind of, I feel like they're going to be giving you all these kudos for what you've been achieving and the achievements you've been making. They're going to see some kind of a change in you. There's going to be a change, and they're going to see it. And I feel their energy is going to be just, they can't get enough of you. Even if you are single, someone coming through and letting you know in May that you are wowing them and they wish to be with you. In June, you have the Three of Cups. So I feel like that energy coming through in June is talking about positive outcomes. You know, this you putting things into action, balancing your life, making yourself happy, and then seeing the results here with the Three of Cups. And new developments in a relationship. If you are dealing with someone, just new developments in general in your life, your love life, all around. I don't know what you Sagittarians are going to be doing, but I'm really excited for you. I feel like you are improving greatly. Whatever you may have been through in the past, you are reaching some kind of a change in your life where, you know, you have upped your credibility for yourself. You have realized your value. You have really maybe just fallen in love with yourself. That really is coming through so strongly for me in terms of your general state, emotional state. This card even can talk about marriage for some of you who are wishing for marriage. This may even come forward for you if you have been in a long-term relationship. And, you know, because I feel like, you know, the Three of Cups doesn't often talk about romantic love. This is whomever you are dealing with, or if you have a partner or just someone new. Some of you may be falling in love with your best friend, right? Or your best friend may be coming forward that maybe you didn't have a romantic connection with, but there could be someone or whomever you are involved with, like a true realization. I feel like it's them realizing about you how much you mean to them. And their energy just being like it's not enough that you are dating, or it's not enough that you are living together. It's not enough for them anymore. Your changes, your desire to make yourself all that you can be is really going to open their eyes in June, where they are truly going to come forward, like in a way that maybe some of you have been hoping for a long time. Even if this is a friend that could catch you by surprise with this Knave of Wands energy, this person is just like, you're it for me. That's it. You're the one. We have to consummate this. We have to make this better. We have to do something to, I can't lose you. That's what I'm feeling from this Three of Cups. But you are already friends. Do you know what I mean? You and the person that you are either involved with or a friend are already friends, and there's a desire. You know, friendship is the foundation and the basis for all healthy relationships. You know, it's not always love and roses every single day, you know, but that's the basis that has to be there first. Acceptance and understanding of each other, you know, both people feeling trusting of the other, being able to relax with your friend. You know, a good friendship is having the ability to just be who you are, no matter what. But you also have to be friendly with yourself. You have to find friendship within yourself, not just your partner or not just your friend. You have to be your best friend. That no matter what happens within your situation or with another person, you can always rely on yourself. You don't mind spending time with yourself, and you're finding new things about yourself that you truly enjoy. And that's going to make you so much more attractive to another person. Clearly, they'll be coming for you. In July, you have the Five of Swords. So, yeah. So the Five of Swords, well, let me see. There could be a tendency, okay? So this might be more of an advice for you to not be too selfish, though. You may find like this, all this new great stuff about yourself, and really just, maybe you're starting to really enjoy the time that you get alone so much that you just start going off on your own all the time. And, you know, obviously, if you have responsibilities or things like that with other people, you might want to just keep an eye out for that. You know, because you can be, here's the thing, right? People who are content with themselves and they're content with their lives and they're so happy with who they are and they love the things that they do and they don't go out of their way to please others, they please themselves first, are usually thought of as selfish people. And people that accuse them of being selfish are usually those who are not nurturing themselves, because there's a bit of jealousy going on there. Because, you know, there are some people out there who can't figure out how to attend to their own needs, so they expect others to do it for them. And if other people don't tend to their needs, they consider them to be extremely selfish. And you know, if you don't take it in a negative way, selfishness just means you are about yourself. So, how other people feel about you and your behavior and your actions, if you're not hurting people and you are, there's nothing wrong at all for you to take care of yourself first. Because as they say, you know, you can't give someone a glass of water if there's no water in the well, right? You have to fill the well. So the Five of Swords is really, I'm not going to go into 100 different meanings for the Five of Swords. What's coming through to me about this card is you are about yourself now in July. You're not ignoring others, and you're not taking care of other people's needs. You know, if you're in a relationship or if you're married, you know, whatever, you know, of course it's give and take in a relationship. And when you love someone, you want to take care of them. So you're not going to stop doing that. But if someone asks you to drop everything you're doing because they want you to make dinner for them, this is just an example. You might just turn around and say, you know what? Give me an hour so I can finish at least some of this. Compromise. You will put your needs first, and then you will tend to them, right? You're not going to be jumping the drop of the hat just because someone beckons and calls and says they need this and they need that. You're actually going to say, you know, you gotta wait. I have to finish this first. And you're not going to feel guilty about it. You're actually going to take care of yourself. I see so much energy going on for you taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself in these next 6 months. You know, I don't see you I don't see you being irresponsible at all. I don't see you doing that at all. I just see you saying to others, you know, I'm loving myself right now. I'm busy. I'm in the bath. I'm not jumping out of the tub so that I can answer the door while you're sitting on the couch and you could easily answer it. That's an example. You're just going to stay in your little bath and enjoy your music and enjoy whatever it is that you're doing, and the person at the door can keep knocking and leave, or that your whomever can get up and answer the door and deal with it. You're not going to take on all the responsibilities anymore. You're going to take on prioritize yourself first. I think that's great. I think that's so great for you to do that. And then you have the Four of Wands going into August. Everybody knows who listens that the Four of Wands always represents it's happiness. This is another great, wonderful card to get in a relationship or love reading. It's one of the best, actually. It shows a warmth and it shows love between people. You know, you setting boundaries for yourself and you letting others know that you're not a doormat is going to cause them to be more attracted to you. And your family and friends, or the people that you, or whoever you are involved with, is going to come to an acceptance about the changes that you've made. They're going to say, they're going to feel comfortable with it. And that what you are doing with yourself and how you are approaching your life now. You know, some people may give you hell about it a little bit because you're not, you know, like a temper tantrum child, you know, but you're going to stay strong. And so some people may try to dissuade you from taking care of yourself. They'll want their needs met first, but they're going to realize that no, you're putting you first, and they'll come to accept it. By August, at least when August rolls around, they'll say, okay, fine. This is what they're doing, and I just have to deal with it. And they will. Setting boundaries with family and friends and lovers, very important. It's not putting your hand out and saying, do not cross. It's just gently saying, I love you, I care for you, but I also care for me. And this is what I am willing to do, and this is what I am willing to give, and this is what I can do right now, right? So, you know, as I said, some people, I feel like for you this could relate more to family, people that you are blood related to. Because I do feel like your partner, if you are involved with someone or whomever you may be dating or someone new coming in, is going to accept that. And really, as I said, with this, with the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups, that they're really going to be in wow and awe of you. But I also feel like the Four of Wands, the family members, maybe children, if you have children, you know, they're going to sense this new change in you, and they're going to, you know, give you a little bit of grief about it, but they'll come to it. The Four of Wands is also a card about marriage too. So some of you can expect a proposal sometime in August. Doesn't have to be marriage, but it can be some type of a proposal that furthers and deepens the relationship. It could be marriage though. So Sagittarius, great reading. very empowering. And I hope that you do empower yourselves within the next 6 months to take the time to do what's right for you. Don't worry too much about how other people feel. Whenever there are changes being made, as I said, other people may fear your changes because they may fear that you are going to leave them. And if that's the case, try to understand that that's a fear for them, even if they are acting out. Reassure them that you are not leaving, but you are taking care of yourself right now. And you can do that. You can tell them that. You know, they'll come around if there's some people that have a grievance with that, or even a partner. But it's really a time for you to, as I said, with the Nurture Yourself card, to focus on taking care of your needs. Most definitely for the next 6 months. It's the old saying my mother used to have hanging in her kitchen: if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. My mother's Irish. She's from Ireland, so she has all these little proverbs and sayings all over. And that one always stuck in my house, in my mind. And it's true. When my mother was happy, we were all happy. But when she was miserable, we just scrammed. She wanted to clean on Saturday, and it was like we all had to be up. You could hear the music blasting, you're trying to sleep, and you know, as soon as you walked out of the door, you were handed a broom and a vacuum. You need to get busy. So I feel like for you Sagittarians, especially for those of you who are parents, you know, start taking care of yourselves. And of course you won't let your children's needs go by, but take care of yourself, and then you know, your people around you will start picking up the slack. They'll start taking care of themselves, believe me. All right, so I could sit here and go on for another 20 minutes, but I need to end your reading. So this kind of ended fun. If you wish for a personal reading, you can always email me at moonpietarot@gmail.com to get more clarity on a personal situation you might have. If you send me an email, try to include as much information as you can. That just helps me greatly to focus in more on your energies and your situation. If you have another person's astrological sign or birth date, that's great. If not, it's fine. I can still do your reading. And I will try to get the monthlies up more consistently. I'm just going to be extremely busy for the next 6 months. So I really wanted to try to put this out there for now, so you can always peruse and go back to it if you need to. Okay, guys, so thank you for listening. Subscribes, likes, shares, all that, and comments, and I will be speaking with you soon. Okay, take care.